Hello everybody and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and welcome back to Pesterquest. Now, with what we are going to do today is I'm going to finally finish off the first set of characters for the males. But then I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the female characters like Rose and Jade and all of them up to vvery before I decide to continue on to Jane and Jake. Mainly because I feel like I should finish off like the characters we've met first in Homestuck before we move on to the second and near the end characters. But today is the last guy, Eridan Empora. And here we go with this voice because of all the wwavve accents that he's going to do. But it should be a little bit easier because I'll actually be reading them and not trying to ad-lib them. Because ad-libbing him is not the easiest. So let's get to it. Looks like you're back on the beach, prowling around like you're looking for lost coins and trash with a metal detector. Except you're looking for friends and people whose lives you can make a little better with your reality warping powers. I apologize for any weird sound. I was just closing something off real quick. Anyway, come to think of it, maybe you should be looking for lost coins. You're not exactly made of money right now, to say the least. Well, welcome. I don't know if that's going to be the voice I'm going to stick with, but so far that's what I'm going to go. You look up and see a fishy dude sitting sadly on the shore. That's almost like a tongue twister. Not fishy in the sense that he's suspicious, but in the sense that he literally has fins on his face. Well, you can see like the fins instead of ears, I guess. Although, he's definitely a little fishy in the other sense, too. After a few seconds, he heaves an exaggerated sigh and turns his head in your direction. It seems his brooding has been paused momentarily. Hey! You over there! Yep. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Almost sounds like John Travolta. I'm not trying to do that. The one looking around to see if there's anyone else I'm talking to when you're literally the only other person around for miles. Yes, thank you for pointing to yourself. Are you that alien friend slut everyone keeps talking about? I'm sorry, I'm allergic to assholes. Friend slut? Wow. You tell the guy that, yes, you are the friend slut. It's you. That is basically exactly what you are. It's what you do. Slut for friends. Gosh. Eridan sure would know what being a slut would probably be like, I think. Well, he tries. Anyway, you ask him who called you that in the first place. You're going to need to thank them for giving you such apt terminology with which to describe yourself. Was it Solix? You bet it a lot of money that it was Solix. No, it wasn't fucking Solix. God. Geez, you really are a hyperactive little bulge muncher, aren't you? Now that was something I came up with myself. He's kind of evolved a little bit there. A little different from... yeah, but still. After hearing everyone talking about you and shower you with praise on Trullian. Not an easy accent, I did say that. I'm Erden, by the way. I'm very rich and very important around here. And by that I mean on this planet. Wow, you sincerely thank Erden for his nicknaming services. Something tells you that this guy might actually kind of suck, though. God, I suck. My Moirail and my Kismesis both spontaneously realized how much of an ungrateful piece of troll garbage I am recently. And they dumped the hell out of me. Ripped my damn heart out like it was part of a grisly offering to the gods. Whoop-de-doo, pity me. That's why I like Solix better. He doesn't really care about things. Where Eridan, not that caring is a good or bad thing, but he has this pity me thing that kind of gets on my nerves. Anyway, Eridan turns a dramatic eye to the ocean. Oh, it's time for a feelings jam. Fuck yeah. You can't believe your luck in running into the one motherfucker on this planet, desperate enough to just tell a complete stranger all his troubles. It's giving you the perfect ammo. Ammo with which to pierce his heart. With, like, you know, the power of friendship or something. So anime. So I'm, like, going through a lot of at the moment, because honestly, at this point, I'm feeling pretty worthless. I don't know if I should have put an accent on that, but oh well. Nobody wants to deal with me, or date me, or hate me. Okay, that last part rhymed, kind of. Nobody's gonna put up with my unending tidal wave of bullshit, so what even is the point anymore? Nobody wants to be my friend, and I don't blame them. That's not true. You want to say? No, you want to... no, you want to scream out. So loudly that the entire length of the beach reverberates with your declaration. Against all better judgment, you want to be his friend. You want to comfort this broken-hearted fish boy. There's definitely something wrong with you. Are you just gonna stare at me like that? Listen, I don't want to do this shit for free. Open up in front of other people I've never met, I mean. People pay good money for this shit. A good melodramatic Ampora wallowing in from yours truly usually costs a fucking premium. Oh. What? Yeah, woe is me, etc., etc. Listen, are you gonna give me the cash or what? This guy can't be fucking serious. Why is someone this rich asking you for money? Look, a guy can have hobbies, okay? Something that means taking money from poor people because they saw me when I was having one of my bigger moods. You understand, right? Awesome. Please pay me for listening to my problems. I kind of not hope to do, if they are going to do the pre-scratch trolls, I really kind of hope they don't have Cronus. I'm just going to be honest. I kind of hope they don't do the scratch trolls because of that alone. Because Aridin is one thing, but Cronus is a whole nother beast. Anyway, this is going to be me saying I don't like Aridin or Cronus because of their accent. Although that's not fully true. They're kind of funny when you look at them, but trying to do an accent for them is not the easiest. And their personalities aren't the best either. They're those kind of characters that you like to hate. If that makes sense. Kind of like a good villain, almost. Yeah. Well, not really a good villain, more like the funny villain that kind of deserves it in the end. Oh, okay, I'm rambling on about this. Okay. You're starting to get an idea of why people might have gotten sick enough of this guy to dump him without remorse. Calmly, you let Aridin know that you are, simply put, broke as hell. Well, that ain't my problem. Tell you what. If you can't compensate me with cash, maybe we could find an alternative method of payment? Oh gosh. Oh god, no. No, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about anything dirty or heinous or anything. Give me a little bit of a fucking credit. Or give me a little bit of fucking credit. I kind of like the first way I read that, but oh well. Listen, I'm still messed up over theft and risk. Risk. Blah. Breaking my heart and carelessly as a poor beast knocking over a wine glass, shattering it into a million pieces. If you couldn't tell by my beach gazing, I'm very lonely. But what I want, I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of pwas with this. But what I want is for you to accompany me on a little friendly outing. Oh. Is that all? Because honestly, you would have tried to get him to do something like that without any sort of silly prompting on his part. Much less actual emotional extortion. I can't talk today. What the heck? Blah, blah, blah. This guy might be even more desperate for friendship than you at your worst. But you say sure, you're absolutely down to do anything with him. Really? That's awesome. Aridin tries to crack a light smile and fails. Well, I think I'll let you decide what we should do together on our little friend date. After all, you're the expert in this. So I'll go anywhere you think of. You have an infinity of choices to choose from here. Hot damn, really? You haven't been this overwhelmed with choices ever. You can choose to go anywhere with this rich fish bastard. That's... Okay, maybe having infinity choices is way too much. You have to narrow it down, but you certainly have more options than usual. Or maybe you should just ask him where he wants to go? You decide. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, boy. Why is there so many choices? If all of these are like fail choices in the future, I apologize for having multiple episodes just for Aridin alone. if I happen to choose the wrong one first and we end up going through all of them. I hope that's not true. But you're not sure where to go. What do you think, Aridin? Stolen art museum, stay at this beach, watch movie, teleport to Earth, head to the anime store, or find a graveyard. I honestly think you're not sure where to go. What do you think, Aridin? Might be the right choice. I do want to at least see what happens when we teleport to Earth. So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. Aridin's frown morphs into a bigger frown. It's clearly not fine for him. Listen, forget this whole thing, actually. I think that maybe we just aren't meant to be friends. Given that you couldn't anticipate my needs when you made your decision so carelessly. What the fuck? You thought he was insisting on doing what you wanted. You were completely fine letting him... Oh, god damn it. He's leaving already before you even said anything. You stopped paying attention for one freaking text box, and this is what happens. He's moping his way across the beach, away from you, like a humongous tool. Maybe it was for the best. He was giving you some soft zebra vibes, if you weren't being honest. For once, you don't feel much regret for leaving a guy off of your friend list. Game over. Okay, so that's how this is gonna go. You know what? I still have enough time. We're gonna try this again. Do I really want to try one of the other options just to see if it's the same game over, or should I try to choose the real one? You know what? Let's just see if all of them are the same game over thing. That's fine, I guess. It's the same... Yep. I'm not reading it all again. We already read it the first time. Homestuck. And here's a conversation we have already had. So I think I know exactly... Oops. That was not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. That's where we want to go. I already told you I want to go wherever you want to go. God damn it, you were hoping he'd pick up on your lack of clarity on the best decision. Does he really not have anywhere in particular that he wants to go? Well, surely it doesn't matter what you pick if he's being so insistent on letting you choose. Oh gosh. Really? Are we going to be in this kind of a loop? Oh, we've gone to stay at the beach. We've teleported to Earth. I'm going to say this again. I already told you, blah, 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 blah. This is just going to be hit and miss, I guess. Arts... That's fine, I guess. Big frown. Listen, forget this whole thing. It's gonna be a lot of just trying to find the right one with this guy. Oh. So, watch a movie. Yes. Hell yes. Really, watching a movie's it. Okay, good to know. Well, fuck. Yes, you know what is up. We are totally in fucking sync. You're not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. No, I see. I already have movie tickets. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense that he would probably buy movie tickets for him and Pfeff, for him and Vriska, and it would go very poorly. Anyway, and had them for like a month. I was planning on going in a few minutes from now anyways. So clearly we were destined to be together as lifelong fucking pals. Because you knew exactly what we were always going to do. You're sorry? He had movie tickets this whole time? Why didn't he say so? Oh, you know. You don't. You're a little miffed that he was just expecting you to know he wanted what he wanted the whole time, but you're not letting it get to you. I am a little bit. Moving on, let's get this show on the fucking road. I'm calling up the airship right now, and we can make a nice little scenic route to... I don't know why they didn't put a double W there. So I'm just going to say the W's as double W's anyway. Watch the planet's renowned classic known as Shrek 2. What did he say? Your eyes widen a little, and your body instinctively makes a split take motion. You're sorry, Shrek 2? Classic? Finally, someone speaking your fucking language. It's an unironic masterpiece that... Suddenly, a hazy memory pops into your head from Shrek and Eridan standing side by side in a desert, surrounded by the black void of a cracked sky. And just as quickly as it pops into your head, it disappears. Oh boy, what the fuck was that? Is your mind playing tricks on you? Was Eridan smiling just then? Are you entirely sure why that stuck out to you? This vision was so out of place that were it not for Aradia, you just started thinking none of your vague, vast memories were real. In fact, it almost makes you doubt that any of what you are experiencing is real. And yet, it strikes you as very familiar. Is there something else you forgot somehow? You refocused on your surroundings. Suddenly, you're on an airship deck, and Eridan's walking in front of you towards the bridge of the ship. Holy fuck, this airship is huge, you say. Also, when did you get here? You walked on it like any bipedal, quadrupedal, or septipedal alien would. What are you talking about? Sorry, Shrek was making you dissociate. Okay, fine, fucker, I'll just say it again. Welcome to the airship de Ampora. It's practically my second or third home, and basically it's fucking incredible in every conceivable way. No kidding. The airship could probably fit a few city blocks on it. Buildings and all. Hell, it looks like it could fit at least 3 more conventional, less airborne ships on it. You probably get tired walking from end to end on the damn thing if you couldn't teleport. You and Eridan mosey on over to the dressing room of the airship. The room is filled with a surprisingly wide variety of outfits, from various capes to casual t-shirts to flarp cosplay to, well, there's a ton of shit in here. I like the fact that there's dresses in the back. I don't know if those are for Eridan or for vvery. Or vvery, or however it's pronounced. I'll get to that when I cross that bridge, but... There's a pile of ornate sticks in the corner, too. You wonder. Don't touch the wand pile by the way. They don't do anything. Since magic is fake as shit, after all. You resent the urge to laugh in his face. Of course magic is real. Those were all just confiscations. that I confiscated from unscrupulous lower bloods in a stall. With, my many stacks of cash given to the owner. Definitely not something I'd like happen here. Right. Your eyes wander a little bit more around the room, and besides the elaborate costumes with crazy labels, Augustine Assemble, or August, yeah, really? Yeah, Augustine Assemble? Ensemble? Really? You see a lot of really fancy dresses. They look pretty neat. You kind of want to put one on. Not really. It's about time for you to add another fan art generating attire to your wardrobe. Hell no! Those dresses are mine! Didn't I call something about Eridan wearing them? I wonder if March Eridan's thing is somewhere in there. Wait, really? You're a little surprised. You knew he had a sense of fashion, but you didn't know that his taste was so good. Oh boy. I'm gonna go with it, I guess. The dresses look so pristine. You ask him if he's ever put them on himself before, or if he's just kept them here to look nice. Of course I've put those on before. I've put those on before. Just their private use only, you know. And before you get the wrong idea, no, I'm not like thinking about my gender or anything like that. Oh, okay. Wasn't gonna ask. But when I put them on, they just feel nice and breezy and shit. I mean, let's be real, gender's more or less a fake as hell mess that puts unnecessary restraint on people's lives anyway. I'm really not going to make a comment. It's just so arbitrary, you know what I'm saying? To nobody's practical benefit, I might add. And it's not even like there weren't trolls who were assigned differently at birth, even back a long ass time ago. Okay. Point is, the concept that gender is a strict binary isn't... I can't even pronounce that last one. It's just flat out wrong. And I think it's honestly really kinda fucked up. Especially since people who go out and say it's a stone set, immutable fucking law are just using it as an excuse to divide people up and flaunt their superiority. That last sentence I can kind of agree with. The trying to, well, I just don't see why people should separate themselves. I mean, we're all people. I really don't care, just don't force your opinions down my throat. That's how I see things. And if you don't like that, go ahead and leave a dislike on the video, I don't care. But I will still believe in that, and not going to change my mind a whole lot. Anyway, I didn't think I was going to get, like, philosophical with Eridan, but wow. There's something in Eridan's voice that makes it clear he's spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff. Something about the way he's recounting it all that makes you think he didn't learn this sort of stuff to impress people or appear woke, as the kids say. Okay, the character that we play as that says, as the kids say, that gets me a lot worse than even what Aridin has said. And I'm not meaning what we've done with the dresses, but the asshole stuff earlier. Or for any reason besides the subject factoring into his personal development in some way. Maybe he isn't so bad. Anyways, let's talk about hemospectrum. And then there kind of comes the Hippocratic part of him. Anyone lower than yellow is gutter blood trash that probably doesn't deserve the horrid life they live. Give it up for Erden, everybody. He believes in all these different genders and whatnot, but he still goes by the hemospectrum, which is still pretty much racism of the troll community. At least I think it that way. Talk about Hippocratic stuff. He's talking about not wanting to separate people, but then separating people. I stand by my fact that Aridin is an asshole. And I'm actually going to have to end this video here because I've gone a little bit longer. We'll actually pick up back here at his little Hippocratical thing next time. Mainly because of that little weird multiple choice thing with the movie thing being the only right choice. And my little blurbs and stuff of not liking Aridin and maybe him being a good guy until we start talking about pretty much troll racism. So, if you liked the video, please put a like on it. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. And also, ring that notification bell so you don't miss anything that I upload. And as always, I will see you tomorrow.